Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk to you about what's happening this month, as well as masks. Yay! So Robbin and I have some very fancy masks that we have to share with you today. But first, we'd like to talk about the masks that we have to offer to you. If you go to our Eventbrite or our newsletter that has the links to our Eventbrite, we have a monthly subscription, and this month is masks. So we will send you a bandana and some rubber bands with the instruction on how to make this mask, and they will come out looking something like this.
I do have to share with you about the mask collection that I've currently inherited, because I wanted to try everything, I'm very picky about things that I need to have. I love your green one though. Check out this one though. This one we're not sending out, but it matches my shirt. I don't know if you can see the plaid I have, but this is amazing. The only issue is I feel like I'm a little suffocating, and I feel like my ears are gonna grow by a couple inches every time I wear it. So I don't wear that one a whole lot. But I did get a different one. So these amazing little, they're called tubular bandanas. So I went to the place where we buy the bandanas for camp that we've bought them from in the past, and I got these. This one just happens to have a little thing on it. It is very thin, but it is a basic protectant, and I could always put a filter in it. And then now everyone thinks I'm always smiling. What do you think?
You look very happy.
Thank you. I'm gonna pull it down though so I can actually breathe. So what else do we have going on in May?
May is also Military Appreciation Month. So that is anyone in the military, but we want to do some special recognizing of our seniors and some of the family that we have in the military. So seniors, we would like to recognize you this month by receiving from you a senior picture, a senior quote, some advice you have for other military youth, and what you are planning on doing with your future. Also, if you have any family members that you'd like to see recognized for any sort of reason, send us an email or send us a message on Facebook, however you want to contact us, and tell us who the person is, why you think they need to be recognized, and we will try and get something together to recognize that person.
That sounds amazing. So I could just send the information on everyone I want to recognize, like the 6 youth council members that are graduating this year, to you, and you'll post it all for me?
Just like magic.
Cool. What's going on with the youth council, by the way?
So the youth council opened up applications. So applications for the youth council also includes Region 10 in it. So if you're in the youth council, you can participate in Region 10.
So I have to be in 8th through 12th grade, have a good relationship or kind of with my school and my community, and then I can submit the application that someone can receive from you or from me, and then turn that in by June 15th in order to apply.
Absolutely. With the youth council, there's so much cool things you can do. We do projects for other people. We plan events for other military youth. If you've ever been to winter camp, that is mostly the youth council running that. And then every now and then you get cool swag items like this sweatshirt that I got when I was on youth council.
That was years ago. Okay, so submit your application by June 15th. If you need one, you can ask Shalin or myself for that. So what is going on with summer camp? I know everyone wants to know these details.
You know what, Robbin? So do I. So we don't actually know how summer camp is going to pan out yet. We're working on that. We will have an answer for everyone by June 1st. We have a survey out that's in our newsletter and it is asking you to give us some information like you would be comfortable with your kids coming to summer camp, depending on what criteria that would happen or what other things you might like to see in place in case that doesn't happen.
Okay, we also have junior counselor applications. They were extended till June 1st as well. So if you are 16 or going into your sophomore year in the fall, you can still apply to be a junior counselor for summer camp. That could be an in-person summer camp. That could also be a potentially virtual summer camp, which we are working on the details. And we are working closely with Mary Thomas, who oversees the East Camp, so that way we make the best decision all across the board. So what kind of workshops are we going to have this month? Do you have any idea on what some of those might be?
We have so many cool workshops this month. The first workshop that we have coming up for this month is Financially Fit. One of the professional financial counselors who is in the office with us when we're in the office, of course.
Dana. Yeah.
She is going to teach this Financially Fit workshop for ages 7 to 12, and that is happening on the 13th and the 27th. And those are both Wednesdays, Wangy Wednesday.
And she's doing those at 4 p.m. She'll provide the information will be emailed out to everyone. You just have to register for the event, and then you'll get the details sent of where to log in and join us at. And then after that, we're offering we're calling them Talk, Listen, and Connects. So we have on 2 Saturdays, a 9 a.m. workshop for parents. So you could give us information on what you're looking for your kids, and then what resources you might need at the very moment. And then we're going to share some other stuff with you. And then at 10 o'clock, we're going to have the Kids Connect. That's for school-age kids. So 6 to 7 years old to 12, we're going to do some stuff with them and some different activities and connection and teach them a few things. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to do the teens. They're going to come together with our youth council members and do some activities and stuff in a virtual environment. And those are taking place on the 16th and the 30th of May. So we have those coming up, and there's a registration link. You go to one link for Super Saturdays, and you can register for any of our events that are coming up on Saturdays, like our art and photography. Do you want to talk about that?
Also on the 16th, we have 2 different art-based workshops. The first one is going to be a self-portrait drawing workshop, and the second one is going to be Basics to Photography. Photography is 6 to 12, and the self-portrait is open to any youth.
Yeah, it says teens 13 to 18, but I think anyone can join us for art. And then 4-H is going to be there to share how we can enter our artwork or photography in the virtual fair that they're doing. So if you want to enter any of your stuff, then they'll give you the tips on how to do that. And then if you're attending the self-portrait workshop, you're going to get some materials sent to you in the mail after the class. We also have, we're right now calling it our Make It workshop. It hasn't been finalized yet what activity we'll be doing, but it's kind of a science activity. Do you want to talk about that, Shalin?
Science.
It's going to be led by one of our youth council members. So Ethan is going to head that up for us. We have 2 options right now, so we'll see where it falls when we get to that point. And that is going to be really cool. We are going to be sending stuff out for that prior to it, though. So you will have to make sure that you sign up for it in time to receive those materials. And that is happening on the 30th, the last Saturday of the month.
So those are all the great opportunities we have for the month. So whether you need a mask that may look similar-ish to this one, or exactly like Shaylin's, it'll be solid color though. We're going to be sending that stuff out with some activity books for anyone who signs up for the mask subscription. Ooh, gotta stay covered. And then we're working on what our June opportunity will be, but people can find our information on Facebook, the Instagram. You can also email us. call us on the phone. We're currently available on our cell phones, which we can also get text at this time. And so hopefully we'll have you at some of our opportunities that we have coming up. And then if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, you can contact Shalin and let her know what those are. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks, everyone.